David, the founder and chief creative officer of Humanaut. Congratulations on the Shorty Award. You guys won for a really big category, YouTube. How does it feel? Is this your first Shorty win?
It is. Yeah, it's very exciting. And yeah, this is we love when our work does well on YouTube, so it's a great place to win, and especially for a video that's so long, where usually everybody tells you to make a short video. We did not do that.
So I'm glad you mentioned the length. It was a 30-minute ad, which I was shocked by when I first saw. And the average viewing length was almost 8 minutes, 7 minutes and 57 seconds. I need to understand how did you even think of creating a 30-minute ad, and why did it do so well?
Great question. Yeah. So it really kind of came out of the strategy and the creative concept of realizing, how many chemicals you can skip when you buy organic, and the list is over 700 chemicals long. And so we realized we had this really interesting insight and opportunity where if we were to tell you all 700 chemicals, it would be forever and it would take really long and it would be horribly boring. And usually people are trying to create content that they want you to watch. And, it's like, please watch this. And they're trying to get you to watch all 15 seconds or watch to the end and give a like. And we realized we have the opportunity to create content that we didn't want people to watch, that they should skip. And then that led to the world's most skippable ad. And we thought, what is the worst possible ad experience we could imagine? And we arrived on a happy couple washing dishes while singing over 700 chemicals. We thought that sounds horrible. And then we thought, and if we told you to skip it, and just buy organic instead, so don't watch this commercial, we thought it might be mildly interesting. We thought, okay, we're going to make this 30-minute ad, and we thought people might stick around for a minute, maybe 2 minutes. I literally thought maybe only 8 people would see all 30 minutes, even though we needed to make it for those 8 people. And it turned out a lot of people not only watched into 8 minutes, but many people watched the entire ad. And keep in mind, this is at 5 seconds, you can skip. So it comes up and it's like, and they're even telling you, skip it right here, skip this video. And I think it became a challenge. People just wanted to see if they wanted to see if this was real. Did it keep going? Were we serious? And once you're 8 minutes in, I think most people are like, all right, I'm gonna go. And so we had several people confess they watched the whole thing, and some people confessed that they'd been served the ad 3 times, and each time they watched the entire thing, and they challenged themselves to watch it. And the comments are some of my favorite in the YouTube video, which is the organic posting of the video, because the actual post has the embedded skip button. And so, yeah, I knew it would be engaging, but I was surprised that it was that engaging. So
when you say you love some of the comments, what do you mean?
So, yeah, I mean, the comments are just people confessing that they came and watched the whole ad, and they're sort of questioning their own. They're like, what's wrong with my life that I sat and watched a 30-minute commercial? Like, because we interrupted whatever it was they were doing, and they suddenly found 30 minutes in their day to just be consumed by the world's most skippable ad. And just that sort of, the fact that we made you sort of question your use of time, what you find interesting, and the characters towards the end, we at that point at 27 minutes in, we know you have watched this whole thing. And so the 2 people in the ad are like, what's going on with you? Like, I mean, I really don't know. You could have skipped. You sat around here. They become a little bit critical of the viewer. And some people are commenting about how, like, I felt really judged when they started asking me about, like, my own use of time and, if I have a life. So it just got into some really unique and weird experiences for a person viewing an ad. And I think that was what was fun to see. And the goal was to create a bizarrely interesting experience. But of course, the ultimate experience is realizing how many chemicals this whole time they're singing all the chemicals you can find in the food that you normally buy at a normal grocery store that's conventionally farmed. And I think the weight of that was also left on people, like, wow, maybe I should just buy organic next time.
I think it's so fitting that Humanaut did this because you're really playing on human psychology here.
Yeah.
It was really well done. Why was YouTube the right platform for this?
Great question. So, we used to see a lot of success with longer form content on Facebook, but they've really changed things a lot. And we do find that um, whether it's the algorithms or whether it's just what you're looking to do on Facebook, connect with others, a
Mhm.
long video kind of gets in the way. And we found that less and less people are watching long form, especially long form branded content. But I think more specifically to your question, the skip button is really iconic from YouTube. It's we're all now used to watching YouTube, and it's always coming up. But on top of that, YouTube is a place that people go to watch video, right? So they're in a mindset where whether they are served an ad, they were going there to maybe watch a 10-minute vlog, or they were going there to watch some other YouTube content that they love. And so you can serve someone an ad in that experience, and they might actually choose to watch it because they're in the mindset of watching, right? And so we find it a really good platform to serve long form content. A lot of Humanauts work is 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and in this case, 30 minutes. And so it's the platform we choose to release long form content into. And then the skip button, which, everybody's just waiting to hit that skip button. And of course, there's been a couple other interesting uses of the skip button, but we found that this was, we never really seen an ad that was telling you to skip it. Please skip this video. And it just created an interesting, like you said, a human experience that we were fascinated by.
David, I'm curious as to how you think winning a Shorty Award will affect Humanaut's business moving forward.
Yeah, well, I hope it continues to signal that video is one of our strengths. And I think what's really, one thing we're proud of with this video is it was shot with Humanaut Productions. So a lot of the videos we do are, videos that are made in-house. And we actually made this video, the Skip the Chemicals video, in our own office, in our studio in Chattanooga. We have about a 6,000 square foot studio with a psych wall. And so we built that kitchen in our office, and we brought those actors in from New York, and we shot it for 2 days, and, did all the music composition, everything that went into it. And so, and you can see, we did it on a pretty scrappy budget too. And so I hope people can see, wow, not only can these guys, make really great video on a budget, but they can even make a 30-minute. If they can make a 30-minute video that turns out really well and people watch, maybe they do great at a 30-second or a 2-minute video. So we hope this just proves. And again, the fact that it was in the YouTube category, Humanaut's goal is to make work that any human would find interesting and engaging, period, not just for advertising. And I think that this is another good example of, despite that it's an ad and despite that we're telling you to watch it, people want to watch it. So we hope that, comes through in this great award that we're super honored by, and the other work that we do.
I'm so excited for you all, and I think it makes it even cooler that you are based in Chattanooga, Tennessee. You can really be creative from anywhere. So, David, congrats to you and the team, and we hope to see you back next year.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Huge honor. We appreciate it.